Namaste. Perception influences behavior is the topic. Friends, over a period of time, based on our experience and also from the various inputs we get, we develop a particular perception on each of the issues, whether it is a person or an event or a dharma, whatever it is. We have a definite view on such issues. Let us further probe into this for a better understanding. The first instance I just want to bring it to your notice is from a book written by Zig Ziglar. The title of the book is See You on the Top, where he brings out a very beautiful episode, which perhaps even today I and you would have either seen or experienced. The episode runs like this. A park, a person is sitting with a morose mood, reading one of the spiritual texts. At that point in time, he has got the company of his children who are playing with a roaring noise. Okay? So that is the situation. Exactly at this point, somebody whom we can call as B enters the scene to be seated peacefully by the side of A. But he notices this noise from the children is beyond his imagination, and he cannot understand why in a park like this, where people do come for peacefully spending their time, such a thing as a noise is allowed by anybody. So he just says for himself a little louder to be heard by A, to say that whose children are they? Why are they making so much of noise? Should not somebody tell them to be keep quiet so that we can spend our time peacefully, etc., etc. Having heard this, A very peacefully replies in a monotone to say that they are my children. And the B gets agitated by this answer. If they are your children, why can't you ask them to be at peace with themselves without disturbing us? Is what he says. Then A answers very politely this way. For the last 3 months, on a weekly basis, I bring my children, leave them in this park, go to the nearby hospital where my wife is admitted for cancer treatment. I don't want my children to see their mother in that state of affairs. That is how I leave them here, and after completing my treatment or my consultation, I take them back home. But today, with much regret, I should say that she is no more. She has breathed her last. And I want to announce this information to my children. But I don't know if I just announce them, how do they respond or react? And when will they again be able to play like this? That is how I'm just allowing them a little more time. Having heard this answer, B, who was agitated with their noise, virtually became mum, and instead he just addresses A and tells him In that case, why are we keeping quiet? Come on, let us also join them in their play. And he goes and starts playing with the children. Can you imagine, friends, what changed? How the very noise, which was a source of agitation for B, is no more a source of agitation. Instead, it has become something else. And he started adding to the already existing noise by playing with the children. Can we see another episode or another example? See, here is a dog which thinks for himself this way, having seen the people who look after the dog behave like this. What does the dog say? These people give me food and like me, probably they, the people, must be the God. That is his thinking. That is his perception. Here is the cat, against the same statement. He makes one small change. These people give me food and like me, probably I must be the God. Can you see the ocean of difference between these two statements? God, having perceived people as the God, have to necessarily function or behave that way. And the cat, having taken a stand and or having perceived itself as the God, will behave accordingly. That is why I say perception influences the behavior. Let us take the final example. Here is a picture in front of you. I will give you a minute's time. Just keenly watch the picture. All that you are supposed to do is a simple job. Can you guess the age of the person whom you are seeing in this picture? The truth about this picture and also the untruth, which are true in numbers, you will be able to perceive. You will be able to see. The truth is, this is a picture with two faces. Two untruths are 20-year-old young lady, if you hold on to that alone, because you can see that lady there. When once you see this young lady, the possibility of your seeing the other truth, which is 70-year-old old lady, is far, far less. Friends, what I am trying to drive home, by now you have understood. See, such of us who see a young lady first will be probably not able to see the old lady at all, or if you see the old lady, it will be with much effort. And vice versa is also true, because the mind dynamics are such. In the bargain, such of us who finally understand once for all that, oh, this is a picture with two faces, will be very, very comfortable while interacting with this situation, and they can be really run the show of their life very effectively. That is all what we want. Friends, hope I have made my point clear to you. It is the perception which influences our behavior. Let us be conscious of our perception formation stages in each of the situations, and even after perceiving, when we face a situation, we can always be here and now awareness, such that we will be able to really understand the situation or the person or the event in all its truthful ways, so that we can effectively interact. We can continue to be leading a very happy and meaningful life. Thanks for watching.